is, Miss Jessica, what is the name of your HBCU and where is it located?
The name of my HBCU is North Carolina Central University. The baddest, might I say, HBCU in the land. Just saying, no shade. It's part of the title. We are located at 1801 Fayetteville Street, Durham, North Carolina, 27707.
All right. She gave us the address. All right. Come on now. So everyone, the next question we're going to learn about is what year was it founded? And from that, how old is the school?
So, fun fact from your friendly local history teacher. North Carolina Central was first founded in 1910 as National Religious Training School and Chautauqua for the colored race. So North Carolina Central University went through a bit of a facelift before we became the North Carolina Central University. But now, in all of these years past, we are 111 years old and just as fierce as we were the day we started, honey.
Wow, guys, that's 111 years old.
111.
Isn't that old? That is old, right? Wow, look how long it's been in existence. Okay, so does your school have a mascot?
Yes, we do. We are the illustrious Eagles, no ordinary barnyard fowl. We soar amongst the clouds.
So their mascot, guys, are the Eagles. Okay, and could you share one fun fact about your HBCU?
Yes, I can. So our band, which is called the Sound Machine, because they are a machine of sound, let me tell you. They were invited to play for the New York Giants back when they were good. The New York Giants at the stadium back in like 2006, 2007. And they did such a fantastic job that they were also invited to FAMU, which is another bad HBCU in Florida, to showcase and play for them. We play no games now.
That's amazing.
Play no games.
Thank you so much, Miss Jessica. We're gonna have you come back. Everyone say thank you, Miss Jessica.
Thank you, Miss Jessica.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, we're now gonna go to we're gonna go to Miss Robinson. Now look, she about to bring the heat. We're ready now. Hey, Miss Robinson.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. So, Miss Robinson, what is the name of your college and where is it located?
As you see, I'm here. I'm a proud graduate. It's in my hair as well.
Yeah.
I went to Hampton University, which is located in Hampton University, and we're known as the home by the sea because we're surrounded by water.
Wow. And where are you located again? What state are you located in?
Virginia, Hampton, Virginia.
You're located in Hampton, Virginia. And what year was it founded? And then how old is it?
Hampton, Virginia was founded on April 1st, 1868. So on April 1st of this year, it will be 153 years old.
Whoa! 153. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is amazing. And does the school have a mascot?
Because we're surrounded by water and we have boats and a sailing team. We are the Hampton. You see it around there. You see it there. It's the Hampton Pirates.
Oh, the Pirates! Yes. And then can you share one fun fact about your HBCU?
One fun fact. Does everybody know the movie Black Panther? So the costumes that you see, the costume designer is a Hampton University graduate, Ruth.
Wow! That is so amazing. Thank you, Miss Robinson. Guys, we're going to hear Mr. Perry.
Hi, Mr. Perry.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry, what is the name of your college and where is it located?
So as you can see on my shirt, my school is the Delaware State University, and we are located in our home, Delaware, Dover, Delaware, the capital. So let's all represent. We're all located in Delaware.
And so what year was DSU founded and how old is Delaware State University?
So Delaware State was founded on May 15th, 1891 as Delaware College for Colored Students.
Wow. So I want to pause right there. So the original name was, what was the original name of the school again?
Delaware College for Colored Students.
Wow. That was actually what it was originally called, guys. And continue. Sorry, Mr. Perry, just wanted to
So so the name was changed. The name was changed to Delaware State University in 1993.
Wow.
So prior to 1993, they dropped, I think it was in the late 1800s or early 1900s, they changed the name from Delaware College for Colored Students to just Delaware State College.
Wow.
So it's known as a Delaware State College. Then in 1993, Governor Carper signed legislation officially making it a university.
Wow. So how old
the school this year on May 15th will officially be 130 years old.
What? Oh my God, this is so amazing. This is so amazing, guys. Okay, guys, come on, we're gonna learn some more. So, does the school have a mascot?
Yeah, we are known as the Hornets.
The Hornets, guys. The Hornets. Okay. And can you share one fun fact about Delaware State?
Yeah, so Delaware State, like Miss Jessica, is also known for its band, which is called the Approaching Storm. And in 2008, our band was invited to play for the first Black president of the United States of America, Barack Obama.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. These are fun facts. This is amazing. Are you guys enjoying this? Yeah. Oh, jokey. So we're going to keep on going. Everyone say thank you, Mr. Perry.
Thank you, Mr. Perry.
Okay, we're going to go to Miss Ayana. Everyone say hello, Miss Ayana.
Hi.
Yes. Okay. So, Miss Ayana, what is? Oh, I think can anyone read her T-shirt? Anyone can read it? That's what she's representing. So, again, Miss Ayana, what's the name of your college and where is it located?
And representing the Mecca, Howard University, located in Washington, D.C.
Woo! Okay. And what year was it founded and how old is the college?
So Howard University was founded March 2nd, 1867. So on March 2nd of this year, making it 154 years old.
Whoa! Wow. Okay. And does the school have a mascot?
We are the Bison.
Woo! Okay. And can you share one fun fact about Howard University?
Oh, absolutely. So everyone knows that we have just finally gotten our first woman and woman of color vice president, Miss Kamala Harris, and she is a Howard University alumni.
Yes, she is, guys. Okay. Everyone say thank you, Miss Ayana.
Thank you, Miss Ayana.
Okay, guys. So now we're going.
Why should I go to an HBCU rather than a school that is not an HBCU?
I can go since why Howard instead of Harvard? Well, first of all, I just want to encourage you to go to whatever school it is that you decide to go to. There's nothing wrong with Harvard. There's nothing wrong with North Carolina A&T. There's nothing wrong with Princeton University. It's still a wonderful education. I can tell you why I chose Howard as opposed to Harvard, because it was an amazing thing to be in a space with people who look like me and to get an education that was not only academic in the classroom, but an entire cultural education. And to understand that there are people who look like me who come from all different parts of the country, all different parts of the world. And we still have this thing in common that we want to be educated and we can all learn from each other.
Yvette, if I can just add one extra thing.
Yes.
I've worked at many HBCUs and other schools like a Harvard, and you're never going to have a better experience than at a HBCU. The lifetime friendships that you're going to meet, and as Ayana said, to meet people that look like you, and you're going to get you're going to get, if not better, professors that are going to challenge you and they're going to bring the best out of you, but you're going to feel so loved and so celebrated. And you're going to go out and champion this world and make it a better place.
Wow. So he said his favorite university is Hampton. He's just letting you guys know.
Thank you. I'm doing a good job. I love you. Great comment.
I was about to say, I think that's a little biased.
Okay. He said, "Oh, y'all not gonna not from either the college." Okay. Thank you, Craig. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your comments.
Was it hard getting into your college?
Very hard. You have to. You're competing against the best to get into HBCUs. That's why you're at the day school right now. So everything that you are learning, going home with all that homework and reading and doing all your math, it's not hard when you're preparing yourself and doing the things that you're doing now in school. But you'll be able to do it with your academic record, but you got to work hard and you got to make sure that you do your schoolwork and, do really well in your SATs and stay in contact with your teachers and your guidance counselors.
So we want to make sure that we work hard, that not only do we get into college, but college costs a lot of money. So you want to make sure that you work hard so you actually can get scholarships so other people will pay for you to go to college. So when you get into this adult life and you got to pay bills and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about student loans.
Last thing to comment on. I want you guys to take hard out of your vocabulary when it goes to getting into college. As long as you apply yourself and you do what you need to do every day in school and homework, trust me, you will get into college and you will succeed. So nothing is too hard as long as you apply yourself and give 100%.
So what was a memorable experience at your HBCU?
Can I go first? I do want to apologize. I'm sorry. I was doing other stuff for work. First off, excellent question. Pull up a chair, get comfortable. So one of my favorite times on the yard, as we say, at North Carolina Central University, I was part of the track and field team. So not only and I'm an only child also. So not only did I gain a whole bunch of friends, but I gained brothers and sisters. And for somebody who might be an only child, any only kids out there, sometimes it's lonely not having anybody to talk to or not having anybody to relate to. So a lot of my most memorable experiences were with my brothers and sisters on my track team. We cried together, we practiced together, but we really, really enjoyed ourselves. That's one of the biggest things. Really, when you get to an HBCU, you'll find people who not only look like you, but they think like you, and they believe the things that you believe. And those will end up being your friends really for a lifetime. It's a special situation.
One of my most memorable experiences at Delaware State was that when I was a freshman and my sophomore year, I was actually one of the incoming student tour guides. So I got to learn a lot about the university, how it started from just a little house on the campus. But one of the other things that I enjoyed the most about that experience was I got to see young men and women who were considering coming to an HBCU. So I kind of looked at it as I was their first face that they got to see and their first introduction to a historically Black college. So that's something that I would hold on to forever. And it's definitely one of my most memorable moments at school.
At Hampton, I was involved in a lot, but I was a basketball manager. So that's why I love this background, because I spent a lot of days in this center. But my most memorable experience was being able to travel to different HBCUs with our team. So I got to go to Hawaii for a week over Thanksgiving. I got to go to Boise, Idaho, and Montana, traveling with our teams. I would have never done that experience, and I'm still close to our coach, our coaches and our players. Like, we were definitely a family. But Hampton made history being a number 15 seed, being a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament in 2001. And I was on the bench. And to be there on that experience is the highlight. Outside of pledging DST was the highlight of being in college. And I have firsthand account of I still get chills watching it, but to be there and to experience that is my most memorable experience at Hampton.
So at Howard University, I studied musical theater. And does anybody know who Felicia Rashad is? Rashad is another Howard alum. So my freshman year, there's this famous playwright. His name is August Wilson. And so they did like a symposium. And so Felicia Rashad was in one of his plays on Broadway. And she came to speak to us that day. And she did this monologue, and I just was in tears. And I was able to meet her and take pictures with her. And we actually were able to speak about how we had one of the same professors. Now, I ain't nowhere near the same age as Felicia Rashad. But this professor had just been there for a very long time. So that just was an awesome experience to be able to see that there was somebody in my field that was able to go and be successful and able to come back to Howard and to speak to us about that.
Wow, that's the camera and ask your question.
Did you participate in any clubs?
So as you can see with the pen right here, I didn't participate in a club per se, but I did join a historically Black fraternity known as Omega Psi Phi. Okay, the bros.
At Hampton, I was involved in a lot. I was a resident assistant. So when we stay in our dormitories where you have a roommate or where you live on campus while you're at college, if you're not living at home. So I was in charge of making sure that everybody was okay. So I was a resident assistant. I was in the student leadership program, which actually helped mentor freshmen, the younger students as they're coming to Hampton University. I was in the Pennsylvania Pre-Alumni Club, and I also pledged the best sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the Gamma Iota chapter, which was chartered on February 8th, 1947.
Come on.
The first sorority or fraternity on Hampton's campus. So I was very involved. So you, just like you're being involved at home, and I was a basketball manager. So like I said, I did a lot of things on campus. What you're doing now can prepare you for college. And I had a ton of fun. So you can have your fun too.
So the amazing thing about going to an HBCU is that it is such a community. And so you have people that come and welcome you. And so you have specific clubs. At Howard, we had a whole welcoming committee of some older classmen, upperclassmen that came and helped us move into the dorms. And so through that, we got to know people, and then they introduced us. We also had something called Freshman Week. So during Freshman Week, we have different activities with all of the people that are coming in to college with us at that first year, and we get to know everyone. So they created this entire community of people that it was like, oh, now I feel comfortable and it's not so bad leaving my home and what's familiar in my parents.
You know, Miss Ayana and Miss Dorsey, you guys make an excellent point. The first day of college is like the first day of school. You know, it's like you try to find people that, you know, oh, you have a pink shirt, I have a pink shirt. You know, you're in this class, I'm in this class. Hey, you're eating potato chips, I like potato chips. You know, and the good thing is, like Miss Ayana was saying, they do make sure that, because they understand people are homesick and they understand that they might be shy. I was a shy guy. You know, they understand there are people who want to say things and have a whole bunch of friends, but they're just kind of like, I'm a little nervous. So they make sure that you feel comfortable, and they make sure, like Miss Ayana was saying, that there are different welcoming committees and different organizations that you can become a part of. And they really focus when it's freshman orientation and that welcoming week. They really make sure they get you out your dorms. I remember my RA would knock on my door. Hey, because I was in a freshman dorm. Hey guys, come on. You got to come out. We're doing this. Come on, come sit with us at lunch, do this, until you get more acclimated or comfortable, and you can start making your own friends, just like you guys did on the first day of school.
Okay. What was your major and why did you pick that major?
Ooh, excellent question.
So my major was pre-law, aka legal studies. And I selected that major because when I first went to college, I wanted to become a lawyer. So even though I went to school for legal studies, I now work in finance and accounting, which is my passion.
I majored in history education with the concentration of secondary education. So to become a high school social studies teacher. And what I am today is a high school social studies teacher. So I was very exact with what I wanted.
As I said, guys, I studied musical theater. And today I am still doing musical theater. So I work in professional theater. I perform in DC. I travel internationally, nationally.
Wow. Come on.
I majored in sports management. Absolutely love sports management. I originally went into sports management to become the GM of the 76ers. But then after doing an internship, I realized I didn't like professional sports and I wanted to work in college athletics. So I am still working in college athletics. I work with student athletes, and I am director of compliance at Villanova.
What did you like the most about going to HBCU?
It's home. It's nothing like, when I turn on Tyler Street and I see the sign, it's home. My friends that I met back in fall of 1999 are my best friends, are Cree's aunties and uncles. And fun fact, his birthday fell on the same weekend as my 15-year class reunion. And my friends convinced me to bring my 3-year-old to homecoming. And we had a birthday party in the bowling alley. And it was the most lit birthday party he's probably had outside of Black Panther. So again, it's an experience like no other, but at HBCU is home to me. It just gives me chills.
Yes, ma'am. I have to say, I went to a predominantly white school. So in all my life, all my elementary school, middle school, high school, and that was fine, except I would usually be the only Black person or person of color in my classes. And a lot of those classes, it was uncomfortable sometimes, because sometimes you look for somebody to understand you. There's a joke and you look for somebody just to be there. You just look for somebody who looks like you. But when I was able to step into my first class, the first day at North Carolina Central University, and I saw 30 faces, and all 30 looked like mine, all 30 had full noses and full lips and curly and kinky hair, all 30 got ashy, it just felt it felt so good. And as Miss Alexis was talking about, as Miss Ayana was talking about, I'm sure as Mr. Mike will talk about, that feeling of home. When you guys walk into your house after having like a tough day at school and you just feel relieved, you feel warm. That's how you feel when you go to an HBCU. You feel understood. Even when you feel most alone, somebody's gonna be there.
My favorite time at HBCU was the homecomings, the football games, the band, being on the yard, as we call it.
The food trucks.
Yep, the food trucks. So those were some of my greatest memories. Some of the best times and the best events took place during homecoming and homecoming week, which is real big in HBCUs, and you guys will learn that. But just like Miss Jessica said and everyone said, some of my closest friends who I consider my brothers, my kids, Eli and Ethan, they call them uncle. I met them at an HBCU. I met them when I went to Delaware State, and they are my friends for the rest of my life. So I am forever grateful for the experience that I had at an HBCU. But the best time you will ever have will be during homecoming. I promise you.
Thank you to our panel.
You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank you. This made my day.
Thank you guys.
It did. It took me all the way there.